We welcome you to an example of capturing and sharing knowledge about Malawi's Miombo Woodlands. The use of geospatial technology to capture and share knowledge has been traditionally the domain of skilled experts that use specialized applications to generate customized maps and models of the real world. Using such map products, end users can interpret complex information to make informed decisions, but they cannot interact with the maps. The increased popularity of 3D visualization tools and the advances in geospatial technologies and open-source resources are literally making the maps come alive. New ideas in geospatial analysis foster knowledge sharing and encourage end-user participation. This example shows a set of dynamic layers relevant to the Miombo Woodlands of Malawi, developed using open-source technologies and displayed in a popular commercial application, the Google Earth. Miombo woodlands are an important resource for rural community livelihoods by providing a variety of non-timber products, including honey, fruits, and fuelwood. The layers displayed in Google Earth show the previous extent of the Miombo woodland in 1973, purple, 1991, blue, and the remaining Miombo forest in 2003, in dark red. The area covered by the Miombo is decreasing. Clearing Miombo woodlands for food production to meet the demands of growing communities is a key threat. Often clearing is done within the boundaries of protected woodland reserves. The Zomba area is one of the areas where there is a decrease in Miombo woodlands. In this area, activities implemented by the Community Partnerships for Natural Resource Management program encourage stakeholder economic growth through active involvement in income generation activities that comply with community-based natural resource management. The Compass activity shown is helping villagers in the Zomba area to develop briquette-making operation and to establish a market. This promotes self-sufficiency and reduces dependency on firewood. Information related to this activity is displayed in a window. Here's a picture of a community member from Songani in the briquette-making operation. The dynamic layers incorporate a query function that can be used to analyze activity information or to perform a spatial query. For example, we can create a 35-kilometer buffer around Zomba city to determine all other program activities within this distance from Zomba. The results of the query are shown in a new layer and in a report that can be easily exported or shared. Next, we will look at the change in Miombo forest around Mount Mulanje, a granite massif covering an area of approximately 580 square kilometers. The mountain is very rich in botanical biodiversity. Malawi's natural heritage is in part identified with Mount Mulanje's unique mixed mountain ecosystem. Display information about the land cover in the Mulanje mountain area. In 1973, where the Miombo forest is shown in a light green around the mountain area. In 1989, and in 2002. In this area, the Miombo woodlands were under heavy pressure during the 1973-89 period. The Miombo deforestation event occurred primarily on the eastern border of the forest reserve. By 1989, established plantations of eucalyptus are apparent in the eastern border, where the Miombo forest had been fragmented due to deforestation. Understanding why Miombo woodlands are under pressure requires a ground presence with those communities that interact with the Miombo forest reserves. In Malawi, most farming families live on land which is communally owned or subject to customary control. Using a participatory process to capture local knowledge, The Compass program has helped the Makolora community, shown here, to develop a community land use plan. This process has revealed that the community has access to a co-managed forest located very far from the traditional land holdings. The land use plan helps the villagers reach consensus with district officials and helps them negotiate natural resource management agreements and also to make proposals for alternative access routes or opportunities for income generation. This concludes the Maps Come Alive to tell the story of the Miombo forest in Malawi.